What up, chat? It's another watch along. It's another division rivalry. You add Kadri, you lose Landy. I'm already tired of the injuries post-Olympic break, man. No more. No more injuries allowed, okay? We can all agree upon this. Yeah, the daylight savings time. It's the bad daylight savings time. I don't like it when I lose an hour. I mean, if they just score with Kadri on the first shift, you just leave them on the top line, right? If it just works and they just score. Okay. Deflection, thank God. Cale Makar, how many teammates can he injure challenge? Is that where we're at? Or is it just specifically Landy? That camera shot literally captured nothing. It was just the open ice. Don't make it easy for him now. All right, that was good D from Kadri. And Wedgwood gives you a freeze without too much danger. Look, these noon games are tough turnarounds, all right? Let's see a better game from this D pairing.
Don't mind the 1 hour in front of the 19.
Avs are going to need this D pairing to be good in the playoffs, so let's see it.
I don't know why it keeps happening.
My expectations for assuming the second line does ultimately end up being what they said in pregame, which is Kadri, Colton, Nelson. My expectations for that line are not super high tonight. Just don't hurt the Avs. Hopefully, yeah, you got to call it, right?
Not just one, but two.
Right. He probably gets away with the first one, but you do it twice, the ref's going to call it every time. All right, let's see if that Avs power play is still cooking. No Landy on it? Do you just throw Kadri as the fifth guy on there?
Dirty player Quinn Hughes?
Nelson McKinnon, Natchez, of course. Makar on the back end. It is just Kadri. Go do it, Nas. Go do it, bud. Counterpoint, don't give up a shorty. Good job, Nas. Nas hasn't been in Colorado long enough. He still remembers how to back check on the power play. Then he gets a quality opportunity. Can't get it to go.
It's like, I heard you guys have a terrible power play. Let me help you with that.
Don't mind the walk in there from Kale, but he did hit Brock Nelson in the knee. Stop hurting Avs, Kale. Ooh, kind of not a good shot from Natchez, but Kadri able to keep it in. All right, you're cooking a little bit. Good chance. This has been a good power play, but find the back of the net here. Ooh, Broccoli. Wasn't like the greatest pass ever, but you gotta find it. You don't have to necessarily rip it, but you hate to lose possession there. Unit 2. What you got in the bag? Should they be faster about blowing whistles when it comes to these board battle type things? I don't know. I don't necessarily think they should. But you do watch like 20 seconds tick off a power play, and it's like, I don't love it. Someone not named Brent Burns shoot the puck on the power play, Unit 2. I beg. Not that I don't mind Brent Burns shooting, but I don't know. We've seen with the top unit post-Olympic break, the forwards have taken some ownership and urgency of shooting the puck, and it's gone well. And then Unit 2 defaults right back to passy pass mode. Not a good clear, but a get away with it for Parker, so that's fine. All right. Again, didn't mind the power play from Unit 1 at least, but you don't score, so you can't do what you did against Dallas. You got to be the better team 5-on-5 in this period. Yeah, we're unfortunately in the worst time to be a sports fan when it comes to finding the game. In 10 years, all of the streaming services will be streamlined and all of the contracts will be sorted out and everything will be in one place again.
TV all over again.
Yeah, basically. But in the current landscape, you have to have, I think it's 5 different things to have all hockey games for any given team. You need an ESPN package, you need a TNT package, you need your local package, and then you need a package for, there's a couple games every year that are only on ESPN Plus. Ooh, I didn't hate that from Nick Waugh. You'd love him to finish that, but speed was not an issue for him there. There you go, Mac. Good save. Good save. It's a nice little give and go between Juan and Kelly there. The Mac one, Mac Natchez thing was a little sketchy. Mac kind of mishandled it a little bit, but still got a good shot off. 3-on-2 the other way here. Good job, Wedgie. Stayed square to it. Didn't give him anything. That's fine. Yeah, Avs are playing quite well. Especially their top guys. Early days. The way they're playing, you do feel like you want them to finish one in the first here. Nice block from Parker. Got a little wild with it, but put it to a place that was safe until Josh Manson failed to get it out. Oh, did he hit a guy in the face? All right, well, you know, weird plays happen sometimes. Hope Yurov's okay. It was like in the chin. He'll be all right. Yeah, it doesn't feel good, but he'll be fine. Yeah, I don't know. You would think the NHL would sell their overseas packages to like one vendor, but what do I know? They're trying to squeeze every dollar, I guess. Yeah, of course. You got the objective of hockey is to score goals. You got to do that. But we're not even 6 minutes in, so game is young yet. Didn't connect there for Val. Ooh, blew up a stick on that. If you can win this. Yeah, you won it. You won it. All right. Avs have looked very fast in this hockey game. I don't know if that's Minnesota is slow, maybe, more than the Avs have looked fast, but the Avs' pace has been a problem so far for Minnesota as the Avs are getting another power play here, which it was. The stick got in on Manson for sure. Just score now. Let's go. Find it, second line. I know you're a hodgepodge right now, but find it. Jack Drury jumped real high. Wow, this is a weird combination of 6. Very strange. I don't know what that was, Mac, but put it on net this time. Nah, just shoot it, Nathan. You're being cute. You scored a goal from literally that spot by just shooting it as hard as you could. Last game. Just do that again. I mean, it's up in the hands. It's a little bit of a soft call, but refs have been calling that this year. Yeah, the DNVR bar has a great leads crew, if that's your thing. Yeah, like even Manson there. Like I was saying, the Avs just look like they're kind of skating circles around Minnesota right now. Nas is in, yes. I mean, let's see how they look on this power play. The first power play from Unit 1 was really pretty good.
It's on TNT, HBO Max, and then I would recommend sailing the high seas if you don't have access.
Yar. Yes, Snaz kept 91. Landy is listed as week to week, so take that however you want. We don't actually know what the actual injury is. We just know he took a puck to the nuts. Kadri getting a standing O here. Now go score a goal. This would be all time if you score a goal right here, Nas. Throw him out too, yeah. Fair is fair. Good win. Love the shooting mentality from Mac there. And you get a set up out of it. All right, what you got this time, Avs? Great play from Nate. I don't. Kadri got high sticked in the face and they didn't call it. By the way. Oh God. Okay, they choked. I'd been really annoyed if they gave up a shorty when it should be a 5-on-3 and the refs just didn't call it. All right, good entry. Finish the setup. That was a little sloppy, but it's gonna work. Now what? You had two good chances that didn't go, and then you kind of got a little sloppy with this, and then Nate does the overpassy turnover thing. Okay. Not as good as a power play as the first one. What the hell happened in net? Why did he fall over there? That was weird.
Yeah, Micah's still on vacation. Bailey's at the game. J. Mike's covering football today. So
I'm just a lonely guy.
Yeah, nobody likes
a lonely
Rudo.
guy, chat.
1 is the loneliest number.
Yeah, that first one, no real problems with it. Second one, you had a good start, and then the rest of it was bad. That's true. I do have you, chat. I can always count on you to be here. Was it more of a glove to the face than a stick? No, that was definitely a stick. You gotta fucking call that, man. All right, back to work at 5-on-5 then. What the hell was that? Kivy can't score. This Minnesota team, low-key a mess in their own zone. They have not played well in this zone for themselves. It's a cross-check right to the numbers, too. I know you're not going to give the Avs another power play, but come on, man. Minnesota, pretty dirty right now through this game so far. Yeah, played it with a high stick. Yeah, that's fine. Bonked off his face. That's funny. A weird face-off, but Avs have looked good in the face-off dot again so far today. Go get it.
I fear the Kachuk brothers have molded Hughes in their time at the Olympics.
Good cycle work from Wah. I don't mind that at all. Yeah, a little indecisive there from Parker. Just go home. Stay in your net, Avalanche goaltenders. Just stay there. You don't ever do anything good with the puck. Yeah, you didn't get the red line, lazy. It has been high energy. We'll see if it lasts. Kadri back in the lineup, maybe giving the Avs a little bit of extra jump, but you don't want to overdo it. First ozone possession in a while, really, here for Minnesota. All right, good recovery. Brindley lost the initial battle there, but they got it back. I mean, look how excited we get about hockey goals, and scoring happens even less than that in soccer. So I kind of get it. Ooh, nice cutback, Mac. Not a super competitive shot, but you know, a shot is better than no shot. And you still have ozone possession out of this.
Come on.
Oh, now Kale hit Mac in the knee.
Good Lord, Kale.
That one, Mac is definitely fine there. It's just a dead leg, but stop murdering Avs players, Kale. Yeah. Back side of the knee, he's fine. That just didn't feel good. They do have the hockey game on at the bar. It's in our den area, for the record. So you would have audio if you were in the den area. I mean, here's the good news. The fact that Kale is hitting all these dudes means that the Avs are getting bodies in front. So that's good. Hard to complain about too much in this period. The Avs really are playing quite well. Of course, it'll be frustrating if they don't get one in the back of the net, but you know, if you play 60 minutes the way they've played the first 12, you probably win. Nathan McKinnon is, in fact, pretty good. Ooh, that's a good tie-up from Waugh. Somebody needed to be there to help. Nice stick lift from Kulak, and you should be out of the zone here. Yep. Make it work. You gotta hit the net. Tough spot to be in. I mean, Kibby's playing over his head on the third line, really, so I don't know how much I can really expect, but We definitely beat, or rather, the Avs beat Minnesota once. I think they're 1-2 though, because Minnesota won the first one, and then the Avs won the second one, right? And then obviously they lost this last one to Minnesota. I got like some gunk on my hand that I'm trying to like. Again, the Avs definitely look like the pacier team. Good forecheck there. You don't quite get anything out of it, or do you? Well, not with that pass, you don't. Kivy played third line well last season before. He's not played very well on the third line this year. There's a much better zone exit, though or not. I take it all back. Yeah, that's don't do that, Kadri. Don't do that. It's okay, it's Nick Foligno. He don't score those. Okay. I mean, the Avs are just trying to force it to the middle right now. It's not the worst thing in the world, but you got to find a little bit more deception. You can't just throw it right to the Minnesota sticks every time. Forecheck still really good. Neutral zone has been pretty physical from both teams, honestly. Just defended well there from Kulak. Was in a bit of an awkward spot, but he managed it. Yeah, I mean, Minnesota's just not going north very well. When they do get ozone possession, they usually get it for an extended amount of time, but their ability to get in has not been great so far in the first. Okay. I mean, Jake Ottinger was not great last game, so the Avs are going to have to create a little bit more quality to beat a goalie in this one. I mean, this one isn't really up to altitude. The league decides which games are national. Altitude has no say over that. Yeah. Yeah. The pace of play has been fast, but the actual play has not been that fast. This hasn't been all that fast of a period with 5 minutes left. I'm sure Altitude would play all the games if they were allowed to, but if the league says it's national, there's nothing Altitude can do. You're not allowed to show it. Yeah, it wasn't that. I mean, I guess it was a long time ago now, but there was a time where the Avs would get like 5 national games a year, 10 years ago. Getting national games is, while I understand the annoyance of it when it comes to watching the game, it's a privilege to get that many. Well, you never saw that one, but it didn't hit the net, so all good. Look, maybe this camera guy's just having a bad day, all right? I have bad days all the time. It happens. But the way the main camera is operating genuinely looks like he's never been a cameraman at a hockey game before. Beat him, Mac. Yeah, he kind of ran himself out of room there. He did commit to the shot, though, so can't be mad. Kadri, another top line shift here. How did that work out for Nathan McKinnon? There's no way he did that on purpose. Well, at least you're hitting the other team's players now, Kale. Mac tries the tough angle shot there. You get a face-off. That's not bad. Yeah, it's good D on Mac too there. The initial move was good, but the recovery defense didn't let Mac get to the middle. All right, Kulak. No more shooting. You're not here for that. You're here to play defense. 2-on-2 if you hurry. Kind of just created chaos in the neutral zone. Kitty couldn't quite get to that. Avs don't have a block shot challenge all of a sudden. Man, Kivy is just not the guy this year. The offense just is not happening for him this year. Well, Tarasenko's never been good defensively, so. Damn, did that hit post for Malinsky? That's tough. Nope, it was mask. Okay. Still a good shot. Kadri has 3 years left. Yeah, some teams do have cheerleaders. Yeah. All right. Puck has gone chaos mode. Nice save from Wedgie. Devon kind of got worked there, didn't he? Find something late or fumble a puck. All right, good D recovery there, but that neutral zone was a mess from the Avs top guys. I mean, get out of this first period here, but for every minute that ticks by in this game, the first goal of the game becomes more and more important. And another good save from Wedgie. Last few minutes of this first period have not been great from the Avs. Yeah, I mean, most teams, NHL and other hockey league teams that actually have cheerleaders will usually have them in the stands, like on the stairs and stuff. I mean, if you want to go to a takeover, there's one March 28th. You can sign up today, DNVR.com/events. Weird choice to hold it for that long and then just slap it up the boards like that. All right, 0-0 period. Did the Avs deserve better, or did they just not finish well enough? I don't know. I think you could go either way with that. Didn't love the last couple of minutes, but the majority of that period, you have to feel like the Avs were the better team. You got to score, though. We'll see if they can do it in the second. We'll take our intermission break and be back in a bit. 5-on-5, it was an evener period than you might think. The Avs, a lot of their advantage in that period did come off of the power play. The one place the Avs excelled was generating high dangers, 5-1 in their favor compared to Minnesota, but obviously they didn't score on any of them. So Avs, if they keep playing that way, you gotta think they'll find a way to finish. But they do have to go out and do it. Your top two lines have looked very, very good. Your top D pairing, while not perfect, is getting much better of the possession conversation. Avs are playing well. Minnesota probably playing pretty decently too, at least at 5-on-5, with everything but taking the penalties. It's a good hockey game. Avs got to play well.
Nobody's got me, and he's got me.
Always. Interesting. Okay. What is the Avs record for national games this year any good? I am not going to go look through their schedule to actually look that up. I feel like their national game record is not awesome. Look, Quinn Hughes is a really good player, but trying to imply that a team goal scoring jump by over a goal is entirely because of Quinn Hughes is a crazy claim. Nice, Mac. Great play, and I think, like, at a certain point, Devon Toews just has to stop going to the back door, right? Because at a certain point, it's not working because he's not capable of scoring from that position. So someone else needs to be doing that, not named Devon Toews. Nice keep. What do you get out of it? Nate, just let that one fly. I don't hate that. Do that 10 more times and one goes in, I guarantee it. Another penalty on Minnesota? That's probably not a good year. That was like the height of World War I.
The literal movie about it. Not too long ago, 2019. God. What is time?
Goes fast. All right. Put together a good power play here. You would really like to score one, but you at minimum need a good power play to get the vibes right to start the second. Oh, wow, that net very conveniently came off at the start of this power play, huh? Nice. Oh, I found the YouTube channel of the like guitar tech for Electric Callboy the other day.
No way.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for that concert. You think we'll be in the midst of round 1 by April 30th?
Round 1 might be over. Yeah. Yeah, you can pretty much guarantee the next penalty's going against the Avs unless it's one of the dumb ones from Minnesota. Awfully complicated ice repair process we've got going here. Are we done? Can we play hockey? Okay, you win the tie-up face-off. Instant setup. Now what? Nathan McKinnon mishandles a puck, and you make it work. All right. You're working hard, but what are you getting? Good movement. People are using their feet. Kale flubs the shot, though. Good idea from Makar, but the pass wasn't where it needed to be. And McKinnon once again tries to force it to the middle. I don't know what it is, but if you as a hockey team can convince Nathan that he can get the puck to the middle, that he can't, boy, is it good for you. Second unit coming on here, kind of a mixed unit. Marty Nate just misses the net again. This was not a good power play so far. You have 40 seconds of your second unit to try and salvage it, but pretty bad from your top guys. The Avs just cannot make that play work with the pass to the top of the crease / backdoor. I don't know what it is this year. It's worked like maybe twice all season for them. Late one here. Not if you miss the net by 6 feet, and then Brent Burns can't even hold a puck in. I mean, that's the worst power play of the three, for sure. You certainly can't let Minnesota beat you at 5-on-5 at this point. You know Minnesota's going to get a power play or two. So, funky bounce. Pretty good effort from Bardakov there. He gets a decent backhand off. Wallsted's just a big guy. Another whiff shot from Kelly. Puck fumble city all of a sudden. Avs still finding their way into the offensive zone pretty effectively, but what are you doing there? Oh my God, Minnesota took another penalty. That's crazy.
Undisciplined. We'll figure it out eventually.
Or was it on the Avs? It might be on the Avs here, the way Bogosian was reacting, which like,
Undisciplined.
yeah.
Right, close.
That one is definitely a penalty. You definitely can't do that, Nick Waugh.
He's like, what did I do?
If Barkov was a quarter step faster, maybe you get a better chance there, but Minnesota kind of just closed him down to the backhand side. He did what he could. All right, big kill here. You kill this one, you feel like momentum still with the Avs. Minnesota scores, and who knows where this game goes. Well, Devon Taves is not having a good game. Shorty season? Just a little overcomplicated. All right, a proper setup here. Let's see how the PK looks. It's a good stick from Burns. I don't know what it is about Matt Boldy, but Devon Taves just cannot defend that guy. Good face-off win. You get to kill an extra 15, 20 seconds off that. That's nice. Two on one somehow? It's pretty panicky from Parker. I don't know. Not that it was a great pass over from Jack, but he just did not need to rush that. Okay, good kill. That was solid. Got to go back to work at 5-on-5 now. Kadri hit the net at least to make him make a save. I hate that he missed the net, but I do like that McKinnon shot that at least. Baby steps. Baby steps. The Avs have one shorty this year. Again, legs-wise, the Avs are faster than Minnesota. They're outskating them left and right. Not looking great, given there's none and we're almost halfway through so far. I mean, you gotta play some other defenseman against Matt Boldy because Devontae's clearly just cannot do it. It's not working.
Back to being Devin.
I think there's a couple of other teams that only have one as well, but yes, they are at the bottom for shorties. Somebody else's. Burns has been out there for 8 years, so you need to actually get a change here. It's hard in the second period, man, with the long change for your defenseman especially. All right, there you go. Come on, Mac. Oof. Not a bad shot, but not good enough. I hate to say it, but when you're going up against a goaltender who's playing like this, you definitely miss Landy. Screens and tips and that type of stuff. It was a kind of a weird play.
Ref, get out of the way.
I mean, unless your name is Matt Boldy, Minnesota is not creating anything dangerous as a team. Man, that's a great spot for Kale to get out of there. That's wild that he managed that. Once again, Avs are not allowed to score backdoor plays. They just can't do it.
Be surprised if somebody did that.
Ooh, find some space. You got no help, though.
You're not fast.
Ross Colton will never score again. We know this. Made it work.
Wait, to pick that up.
Yeah. That was a cute little touch from Manson there. Val hounding on the forecheck. You love to see it. Very good shift from your second line here.
Come on, boys.
Look, the Avs have turned up the shooting wick at least. They are shooting the puck more here. Oof, I don't know. I mean, I know there's no goals scored, but this has been a good hockey game. I have liked it. We are not really all that close to next goal wins territory, but like I said earlier, that first one is becoming more and more important. It going to overtime would be a much better outcome. Hey, look, it's Sam Girard. It going to overtime would be much better for the Avs than for Minnesota. Minnesota really needs to win this game in reg for the standings. Yeah, I mean, this is who Minnesota is. They play real hard. They don't generate a ton of quality offense, but they have good defense, and when their goalie's on, they're tough to beat. This is exactly how Minnesota wants to play games. And frankly, I think the Avs have played to their game pretty well, too, in every category except for finishing. And as we talk about so much, at the end of the day, finishing is the only thing that matters. Kind of a weird puck there, but all good. Oh, yeah! Way to capitalize. When they make a mistake, you got to finish. That was a mistake, especially when you give it to Nate. Huge, huge goal. Barking. You got to feel for Wallstedt on that one. Oh, you know, really nice work. Yeah, look at Matt giving the credit to the pass there. That's on Quinn Hughes. Hughes does not get enough on this pass, and Kadri just goes in there and gets it, man. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right. Avs rewarded for playing well. Go get another one.
Open the floodgates. Let's do it.
It do happen like that sometimes. Dude, I tell you, this whole season has just been about McKinnon getting guys back to play with and smiling about it. Yeah, McKinnon nailed that thing. That thing was nasty. Jared Bednar with his typical blank-faced look. All right. It just hit wedgie. You take those. Defense scrambling a little bit here. I feel like there have been 20 dropped sticks in this game. What is going on with that? Like, I don't even think that one's broken, but... Brent Burns just got completely lost for no reason. I don't even think he's been that bad today, but how did that not go in? You take it. Avs getting a little lucky on this shift. You got to win a race here eventually, Avs. You're getting cooked. That's not a good clear. You really should have just had Wedgie freeze it, but Minnesota backed off and gave it to you. So you're okay. Get fresh forward legs out at least. All right, good job, Brock. Little nervy minute or two there, but you're okay. Go back to playing offense. Good forecheck again from this second line. Yeah, Bednar just could not resist the Nelson-Nuke combo. It's just too tenacious. Chaos mode from Manson, as always. Put it in there nice, Devon. I don't mind that play. She shoots far pad. Maybe something good happens. I mean, I don't want to say it, but Taves actually did a decent job against Boldy there. And that's routine for Wedgie. All right. Bit of a pushback from Minnesota there, but you're surviving it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, no one's really played that much or that little for the Avs D-core. Low man is 9-17 and high man is 12-30, so it's just pretty evenly split despite the rotating pairings. All right. So in a world where we're talking about the origins of American football, there was a lot more kicking involved, to be fair. When it looked a lot more like rugby, touchdowns were rare. There was a lot more field goals and punts and like punting on third down. I mean, here's the thing. At this point in the season, if Landy was going to miss the playoffs, I think they'd just say it. Like, yeah. Right. Out of the dangerous area, at least. Another shift in your own zone here. Minnesota is starting to crank the dials a little bit. Avs got to have a counter punch at some point. Nice stick from Taves. At least get you a quick reprieve. Wow, that puck bounced weird for Kale. You know, if Nate just doesn't play that, I think it probably goes out of the zone. Post and out! And then Wedgie gets a good whistle. You see, chat, it can happen to the other team too. Sometimes their problem can also be finishing. Wedgie definitely thought that one went in. I mean, if it really is a ruptured nut, like, is Landy not the toughest motherfucker on the planet that he finished that game? I mean, that is not, to be fair, it's not an invasive surgery. That's an easy one. Same day outpatient for sure. Yeah, you guys have greats like Milan Lucic playing in the Scottish Hockey League now and fighting his own teammates. Av sticks have been pretty good in the neutral zone and the blue line today. That's been a quality part of their defense. The in-zone defense, not as awesome, but the zone entry prevention has been pretty good. Second goal scorer, Easy money on Marty Natchez. Guaranteed. Up and out, Jack. Good job. Okay. Kadri used the space nicely there, and then Brent Burns biffed it. Not that you weren't generating anything great there. Okay. Okay, Manson Burns, calm down. You don't need to throw. Yeah, I don't know. Natchez is just never in a good spot there. Like, back to the net, it was always going to be tough for him to create something there. Good recovery D from Manson, but the puck didn't get out. Okay, Wedgie got just enough of that puck to prevent disaster. Minnesota hasn't gotten the goal back, but they've certainly found their legs here. Just survive these 60-second saves and get to the third with the lead, basically.
Ooh, careful, careful, careful. Nice puck.
You got to help Wedgie a little bit more than you're doing right now, Abs. I mean, you're leaving pucks at the top of the crease. That's not good enough.
Puck him up.
Yeah, I don't think the Burns-Manson pairing has been anywhere near as bad as they were against Dallas, but that was certainly an uncomfortable sequence from them. And I agree with that sentiment. If Burns wants to keep his Iron Man streak, he needs to play at an NHL caliber level. You don't just get gifted that stuff. Scott. I mean, just get out of these 30 seconds. The Avs are reeling right now. Nice read, Kale. Far side. Devon Taves ain't gonna score. We already knew that. That is Cale Makar throwing the puck into the corner, saying, let's get out of this period. And that is what they will do. All right. You got your goal, you got your lead. Minnesota punched back and you survived. You win that period, come back with a little bit of a reset into the third and go win this thing. We're going to take our intermission break. We will be back before the third period. We'll see you in a bit. The game as a whole has been very even. The Avs were definitely getting the better of 5-on-5 right up until they scored their goal. And from the second they scored their goal, this game has been all Minnesota. The Avs survived it, but they're going to have to find some extra gas in the third period or this could get sketchy. Your best possession players are who you would expect. Top two lines. The second line continues to be quietly quite good. The Burns-Manson pairing is in the bin. Burns on the ice for 4 shot attempts for, 18 against. That's attempts. Actual shots, 0-9. Brent Burns is not helping his team tonight. Which I didn't think his first period was that bad. But his second period just kept getting worse.
What if they start still keep his Iron Man streak, right?
I mean, you can't. They could play an extra defenseman and not sacrifice a forward spot, I'd say sure. But, yeah, I mean, with both Landy and Lecky out, the expectations of the depth are just don't lose you games right now. You're missing a few too many guys to really lean on your depth to give you a lot. Oh, it's going to be nice to be done with work by like 5 p.m. Yeah.
Tired. Over it.
Yeah. All right, Avs, go win the third, and you pretty much have the Central Division in the palm of your hand. All right. Well, let's see if this puck gets out. Or if Brent Burns once again fails to do anything effective. Didn't lead to anything, but. Controversial opinion. Squirtle is the worst starter of the original three. For the record, they're all goated, but of the three, Squirtle is the worst. Look, Brent Burns made the decision he had to there. He knows he can't let guys burn him. He backed off. I'm fine with that. Little sneaky shot from Val there. I mean, back when Gen 1 came out, those were just fantastical creatures, right? Like, a plant frog? That's crazy. You don't see that in real life. An actual lizard dragon? That's cool as hell. You don't see that in real life. And then Squirtle was just a turtle.
He shoots bubbles. He's got a gun coming out of his back.
Yeah, I mean, Blastoise is dope. I was just talking actual
You're right,
base starters.
He can shoot bubbles. And he wears those sunglasses.
Yo, yo. You guys play again today?
No. I'm in my office.
Ah.
I'm doing some self-made.
Imagine actually doing your job.
I'm just doing a little sad.
I tell you, man, Gavin Brindley works so hard. Kulak looking for the connection there, and it just wasn't available. Broken sticks galore continue in this game. Cameraman terribleness continues in this game. Of the final evolutions, I think Venusaur is the worst, for sure. Yeah. Well tracked by Wedgwood. Another tough one from Taves. Tough night for him, too. Bulbasaur is a frog. Sort of. Obviously, they're Pokemon, so, like, they're based on a frog, but...
One of the coolest things I ever got from Comic-Con years ago that I still have is this, like, really well done, like, encyclopedia, like, anatomy breakdown
Of Pokemon,
like,
yeah.
Pokemon that somebody did, like, independently. It's so cool. And I ran into the author several Comic-Cons later, and I was like, oh, I remember
I've got your thing, yeah.
He's like, oh my god, that's so nice. Once my niece and nephew get a little older, because some of it, it's like graphically written. Like, it's like intestines and like a weird.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right? Like, once they get a little older, I'll show them the book. It's probably a little too graphic.
Nice stick, Val. Look, man, I like what I like. Avs took a penalty. Not that surprising that another call's going against them. I didn't actually see it, but you kind of knew something like that was probably coming. Minnesota looks lost as fuck, 6-on-5. Surely the Avs played it, yeah. Colton ain't arguing much, so he must have done it. Oh yeah, right on the hands, for sure. Did you know Vaporeon Apparently Steve Dangle read it at the end of their last game.
That's so rude. Why would you do that to people? Meanwhile, the people that already knew were like, no!
Don't do it. Wow. Own goal by Brent Burns. Sick, man. Sick, Brent. You're really having a bad day. Did Kaprizov, or did the backside player at least get a piece of it? Is it at least not a direct own goal by Brent Burns? Boldy get it? Hopefully. It's still horrendous defense from Brent Burns, but at least he didn't shoot it into his own net. At least you've got that going for you.
Well, pick it up. Back to the 0-0 game. Fucking do it, boys.
Okay, bear down. Like we said, you botched your special teams chances, so you have to go be the better team at 5-on-5 now.
It's early. Great. Fine. Whoa. That was a zoom in.
Yeah, I mean, nothing Wedgie can do there. He has to respect the initial shot. Brent Burns has to do something there. He's just a bystander on the guy he's supposed to be covering, taking the stick away at minimum. And it's in the back of the net because of it. Bartikov, you've been in and around it all day, but you just don't seem to have the touch. Kale, wheeling and dealing?
Except for when he passes.
They give the power play back. Come on, Avs. Don't go 0 for 4. Get the power play goal back. Help your PK, who continues to be a kind of hot garbage disaster since the Olympic break. Just swap roles, all right? Power play good, PK bad now. It's fine. Yeah, I mean, that's the exact same call. Like, they pretty consistently called the slashes on the hands tonight, so can't really argue that one. Come on, Marty. You've been the guy solving this power play. It's got to be you. Kadri can't win the faceoff for you, but a failed clear.
How we looking?
It's a good game, but next goal probably wins. Find it. Matt can't get it off clean. A little chaotic, but Avs finding possession. Wow, that bounced really weird. All right. Reset. Get the zone. Find it. Right here. That is not a good zone entry, but another horrible clear from Minnesota. McKinnon, just shoot it, man. Just shoot it. We beg. You scored from there last game. Kale gonna shoot here. Not a good shot at all. Maintain possession, though. Just let it rip, Marty. Mac won't shoot, so maybe it has to be you. Boom! Oh, what a save. Really good setup by the Avs. That's just a great save from Wallstead. What are you going to do? Play is happening. Can we see the game? Thank you. Devon Taves. Devon Taves is having a worse night than Brent Burns. What an abject disaster. I mean, that just can't happen. There's no excuses. Just can't happen. None of that. Sturm is not a special shooter. Wedgwood makes himself extremely small. Not that that's his fault, but you would like a save there given the saves that the other team has gotten from Wallstead. But congratulations. The Avs go -2 on special teams again. You had 2 weeks making me want to believe you'd fix your special teams issues. And now it's in the fucking bin again. Now you got to find something to get a point out of this game. That's all you're hoping for. Can you get something out of your depth? It doesn't feel like you can, but maybe you get a bounce. I mean, the Avs, at this point, they have to stop trying that pass to the low middle because it genuinely just does not work for this team. That was a choice from Kadri. Go north, Kale. There's another penalty. I mean, that's a must score for the Avs. Score now on the delayed call, the way things have gone, honestly. There is no excuses. You absolutely must score on this power play. Yeah, that save from Wallstead is amazing. No doubt. Not an excuse for your power play immediately falling apart. Yeah, the Avs are winning this game 1-0 at 5v5. Special teams is entirely the failure here. It's a little soft, but again, they've been calling the slashes all night. Okay, do it, Avs. Figure out your shit. Broken stick. It's 3.5 on 5. It's a good shot from Mac. Now do that 4 more times. And tough pass there. Too easy to read for Wallstead. He's too square there. You gotta mix in some deception. All right, you make this setup work. Who's got the specialty shot? Who can find it? Should be a keep. It is. Just find a way to kick one in or something weird. And then McKinnon bobbles it. And second unit time, or they leave him out there? They probably leave him out there at this point in the game. It's kind of a mixed unit, I guess. Close your eyes and shoot hard, boys. Blocked by the D-man.
That's what it looks like when the D-man's actually.
Yeah. Little too passy. And you went -1 for 5 on the power play. You deserve to lose. Any night you go -1 for 5 on the power play, you deserve to lose. They can still do it. Get a good bounce. Get something. Yeah! Did Nick Waugh get a piece of that? He did. Let's go, Nick. Perfect tip. Unstoppable. All right. I will say it again. A 3-point game is much better for the Avs than it is for Minnesota. Yes, Kulak has been very, very solid for the Avs. I agree. Kulak, I don't know, man. You're asking the wrong guy about pronunciations. Yeah, both Kadri and Waugh have points in this game. That's good. I don't think so. I think the whistles are probably mostly away. Unless the Avs do one of the dumbs, or clearly. The refs have made it very, very, very clear they will call the slash. So don't slash anybody. Yeah, does he catch him in the helmet there a little bit? Sure. They also missed the exact same call on Kadri early in the game. Don't talk to me. Nice stick there, Burns. That came out, no? You're saying the Avs intentionally played that back into their own zone? I mean, it's fine. The Avs got possession, but... Oh, what a bounce! Val couldn't quite get to it. All right, you've had a goal from the top line. You've got a goal from the depth. Is it line 2 time, or does the top line have to give you more? I dare not say you get a goal from the defense, because it just has not been good enough if your name's not Brett Kulak. It's just really hard when you have struggling defensemen on two different pairings. When Burns is struggling and Taves is struggling, you just don't have a ton of options. That was scary. That was definitely scary. Thank you for the $1, Spence. I have no problems with the Avs depth forwards as a whole. They call that a slash on the Avs? Yeah, they did. I mean, I think it was. They did the exact thing that they've been calling all day and put a stick up in Minnesota's hands. Like, stupid. Yeah, I really have no problems with the refs tonight. They made it clear what they were calling. I mean, your PK's got to show up here. Doesn't really matter how well you play at 5-on-5 if you lose the special teams battle by 3. I don't know. I think for a good portion of this game, the Avs were out skating Minnesota. I think it's been a good back and forth game. Like, the Avs obviously have some glaring defensive issues, but so did Minnesota. The Avs' first goal is on a just mismanaged puck by Quinn Hughes. Like, the Avs also did the work. Kadri went in there and got it, but mistakes have happened both ways. The Avs kill has got to show up and get the job done here if they want to get at least a point out of this game. Okay, I didn't really see the penalty because it was on Nichushkin, and I don't really understand, but I'm just going to assume it was a real call. Wedgie, we might need a big save or two. In the benches, looks like he's pointing in the benches. Looks like it's okay. You want to face off here, Jack? I know your face-offs have kind of fallen off a cliff as this game went on. You cannot win a face-off, but great pressure, and you get it out. It's a good response. All right, Minnesota's set up. Wedgie ready. Interrupt the backdoor play there himself, and you get a good clear. Long way to go still. Minnesota tries the little redirect play, but it was not effective. One or two more good stops. There you go. There's a good one from Wedgie. He gave you what you needed. Win this face-off, get it out, and you're pretty much done. Big face-off here, come on. Nelson with Waugh, Kulak, and Malinsky. And when Nelson does manage to win it, but Kulak does not get the clear through. Some good hard work. Can they pin it? Uh-oh, lost stick for Malinsky. It's not broken apparently because he's going and getting it, and that's such good work from Nick Waugh. Nick Waugh just paid for the trade right there between the goal and that penalty kill work. Ooh, baby. All right, you survived. 3 minutes left in this game. You can win it in regulation. This game does not have to go to overtime if the Avs put it together. Helmet's off. He has to stop playing. It's a nice little switch by Nelson there on the defense. McCarr gets it to space, but it's the fourth liners, not the top guys. They're not going to make those plays all the time. All right, 90 seconds left. You don't have to play for the tie, but play smart. Yeah, Malinsky just gets it deep there. I understand. I understand that decision. A little awkward there. It's fine though. Solid move, Marty. Tried to do maybe a touch too much at the blue line. Awfully passive for Minnesota there. You would think they'd be playing for the win hard. Like I've been saying, they need a 2-point jump on the Avs pretty badly out of this. And they were kind of willing to just eat the clock there. Flip out here and you get overtime. Okay. 1 point for the Avs, unless something nonsense. No nonsense. Let's see if the Avs get two. I think there's a decent argument to make to say that the Avs threw away a point if they don't get both. I really don't think this game was that casual. I think it was a very good game at 5-on-5 where the Avs were the better team by a little bit. And then Minnesota was massively better at special teams. A fair point, Mel. In that regard, at least getting 1 point for Minnesota is very important. Three on three against Minnesota. I mean, on paper, it should be a super fun matchup. With Minnesota throwing out guys like Boldy and Hughes and Kaprizov. Not that the Avs don't have dogs, but in overtime, no one trusts the Avs dogs in 3-on-3 overtime. Yeah, unless you get into some wild situations, I don't think you'll see Manson in overtime. My God, has Minnesota played a lot of overtime games. Jesus. 16-23 if you include shootouts. It's like 40% of their games. Yeah, I do wonder how much, if any, time Kadri gets an OT. I assume he'll probably get a shift if it goes long enough. You go Natchez Nelson to start instead of Mac Nuke. And it is Taves in the back. I'm sure you're trying to split your minutes, but boy, is it hard to trust Taves with the game he's had. Maybe it's a redemption story? Minnesota taking their time. Unsurprising. Good block from Nelson. Win a battle. All right. Now you don't have to rush. You don't really have a 2-on-1 here. You don't have to force this. You're going to end up with possession, so you can reset here, Mac. Good. Oh, almost so sick from Kale. Kadri would have been fun too. Whee. All right. They're keeping the zone, for better or for worse. Oh, another good shot from Nas, but it doesn't go. Nas, get off here? Yeah, you got your D off too. I don't hate that decision. Fresh legs is good. You're comfortable now when Minnesota slows it down. It's good D from Sam. Can he get to the puck here? Not quite, but pressure's still on. Nelson finds it. Blocked, lost, still fighting, still battling for pucks. You can reset, Val. Good enough. Yeah, good reset. Who's on? Marty and unknown at this point. Taves and McKinnon. Nice move. Oh boy. Oh boy. I mean, this is pretty fun for modern 3-on-3 overtime. It's been not super high octane, but yeah. Yeah, good, smart, Taves, smart. Not a ton of faith in the shootout, of course, but maybe Kadri's got a move they should use. I called this OT fun, and it immediately became boring. That was almost dicey, but it was fine. That's a pick every day of the week. I can't, okay, they did call it. Yeah, that's, you can't do that. That's definitely interference, Nate. He just runs into him and pushes him over. Like, you can't be that obvious about it, Nate. You bump him a little bit, okay. But that you can't do. The good news is you only have to kill 1 minute and 3 seconds. The bad news is that's still a really long time. God, Kale had him. If he could just find the net there, Kale had him. Pretty big face-off. You win the face-off, you cut it down to only about 40 seconds. At least at that point, you don't run into a tired legs issue. But 4-on-3 is always tough, man. Expectations are minimal. Nelson to take the face-off. Burns and Taves are the defenders. A bit of an odd choice of defenseman, if you ask me, but a good stick from Burns. Gonna need at least one huge save. Some good legs from Taves to get there and get it out. That was nice. Get your change. That's a pick at the blue line. The exact same play Nathan MacKinnon just made. That's all I'm saying. Good save, Wedgie. 15 more seconds. You're going to need one more good play. Or a gigantic miss from Matt Boldy. Also an option. Okay, you'll get to the shootout. You don't have a ton of faith there, like I said, but you'll get there. We'll see. We'll see if Wedgie can find something. He had the book on the Stars players from earlier in the season. Does he have the book on the Wild players? Woo-wee. Does Hartman go down soft? Absolutely. Nathan MacKinnon also skates up to him, actively changes his skating angle, and puts a cross check into him. the NHL lets pick plays go, but you can't make it that obvious. When you make it that obvious, they're gonna call it. If you bump him a little bit, if you give him a little bit of a shoulder as you're going by, they'll let you have it. But McKinnon just made it blatant. Yeah, I mean, after last game, you got to think they go with Valanciunas. I thought Val was great on the forecheck in this game. Obviously, second line didn't score, but Wedgie's got a puck mark on his mask there, and that was interesting. Zuccarello, sneaky good at this stuff. Can you stop the first one, Wedgie? Hey, Zuccarello just choked. We take those. We take those all day. Did Wedgie's stick knob get in a little bit, maybe? No, he just choked. All right. Starts the same as last game. Not identical, but essentially the same move. He plays a little bit more fast and loose with the puck in the crease area there, but he does go back to the forehand. All right, you're in the driver's seat, Avs. One big stop, Wedgie. You got a gift, now you got to give me one big stop. This guy is truly terrifying, though. Matt Boldy's a beast. Damn. Yeah, Wedgie got mixed up bad there. He got mixed up bad. Whole world to shoot out on that blocker side. Natchez, your last one was filth. What do you got now? A little too easy to read, I think. You got to give him a little more of a commit to the forehand side. He actually needed to accelerate. He got Wallstead to stick the stick out and decided to delay the backhand. He needed to just rip it. Kaprizov, you got to stop one on your own power, Wedgie. And he does. Good job. Who's up? Mac, Nas, Kale? Someone with a move? Does Nick Waugh have a move? I have no idea. It is Nas. Come on, baby. There's no better storyline. Come on.
Got this. Fuck you, Wallstead. Let's go.
Never really had him. Never really had anything there. Yeah, just did not bite on the initial shot at all. It almost looked like there was room there, but I don't really think there was. Tarasenko. He can snipe. That's my concern, is he's a sniper. Wedgie on it. That was solid. Solid from Wedgie. Mac, you think it's Mac next? You would think. Yep. Once upon a time, you were good at this, Nathan. Can you find that? Can you channel young Nate? Yeah, baby! Let's Let's go! 2 points. 2 points. That's 4 points from Minnesota and Dallas. They make it really hard, but wins are wins. Woo! Oh, the Avs make me so tired, chat. That was such a fun game, though. Like, for all of the frustrations of the Avs, that was a really good hockey game. Awesome stuff. We're going to go do our post game. We'll see you over there. This has been the DNVR Avalanche Watchalong.
We all silly like the mayor.